As I jaywalk across Cedar Street, my left foot slides outwards on a patch of black ice, making me nearly do the splits, and subsequently shit my pants. Luckily, I maintain my balance and hop up onto the safe sidewalk. Tonight's frigidly wet weather reminds me of my next stop on the stroll down memory lane. It was a cold evening in January. Abram was driving home from his office on the slippery freeway. The light snow flurries that started an hour before had now mutated into a total whiteout, an angry torrent of frost. As he was impatiently waiting in the non-moving traffic, he peered through the falling wall of ice and saw a very obscure image of a woman flailing for help. As he squinted his eyes to make out the sight, the storm came to a quick lull as the wall of snow suddenly faded out. The screaming woman was very pretty and appeared as though she desperately needed something. The storm was beginning to pick up its pace once more as Abram flipped on his hazard lights and heroically dashed out of the car. He quickly approached the stranded vehicle, which had safely slid off of the road. The young woman was stranded, driving from the other side of the country, and to top it off, deep into a pregnancy. Since he was almost home, Abram generously offered her a ride to his house, which was just off of the next exit. There, she'd be able to wait out the storm and use a phone to get some assistance for her car. Desperately needing to get out of the cold, she quickly obliged as she bundled up and ran with Abram back towards his vehicle. During the jog, Abram admired the gorgeous woman as her long, light brown hair was being whipped around by the whistling wind. Once they got inside the cab, the two sat in silence as they warmed up. After only a few minutes, the traffic finally began to drift along the iced-over asphalt. As he took his exit from the freeway, Abram asked the young damsel what her name was. She responded in a most friendly Connie Schultz. Abram introduced himself in return as they pulled into the driveway of the Garlands' happy home.